Hey guys, Thomas Hybki here with Dome Tag. These are just some funny, well, it says epic memes for graphic designers. 39 of them. Some of these are pretty funny. This one, this one I can't even. On a scale of 0 to even, I just can't. When I tell my client to send over their logo in a vector format, it's like, oh yeah, AI, you got it. PS2, Photoshop document, logo.jpg. When they send it over as a freaking logo.doc, and then when they send it over as an Excel file. So funny. This was a pretty good one. Shade by design. It says shades by design. Sheet, nice. Because if you read it either way, it says the same thing, shades by design or shades by design. So very, very clever there. This one's pretty funny. It says your crush, Adobe Photoshop, her brother, Adobe Illustrator, her father, Adobe InDesign, her ex, the guy she tells you not to worry about, and you, Microsoft Paint. Pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't totally get this one. I'm familiar with this one. I think it's just because 4 gigs is just not a lot of RAM anymore, and it's like, yeah, you're never gonna just have 4 gigs of RAM when you're working with any of these things, and it's just gonna kill your RAM. So that's how I took that one. This one's pretty good. Task Manager is not responding. It shows a picture of this. It says you're supposed to destroy them, not join them. It's like when you have Photoshop and plus some other stuff. Task Manager is not responding. Pretty good. Photoshop freezes your work. So this is Photoshop freezes, and this is your work, and you're yelling for help. And this Task Manager comes over. Not the best idea. And they're like, what the heck? Very, very clever. Very, very clever. When Photoshop freezes, my keyboard, I love that. That's what I do too. Kaboom. What years of designing have taught me? This little sliver is typography, layout, composition, and how to use Google better than a normal person. That is pretty true, because there's some things that you run into that you just don't know how to deal with, and you just Google it. Google's your friend. This is a funny one. Dad, a girl sent me a love letter. What font does she use? Comic Sans. Pause. Burn that letter and stay away from her. We're going to skip that one because it's pretty inappropriate. Let's see. So client, wow, great design. I'm impressed. Designer. But I want some changes. Designer just closes his lines. Ladies, if he's 30 years old, can be hard to work with, sometimes quits on you, hasn't recovered from your past experiences, is sometimes forced on you. He's not your man, he's Adobe Photoshop. Pretty good. Designer, client, white space. White space is good. White space is good. Make the logo bigger. I love Friends. Client expectations, right? Just this epic freaking image of a dragon. Client budget. Sometimes realistic. Once again, pretty not appropriate stuff. Client boss deadline, me updating music playlist. So nothing to worry about. Life of it as a graphic designer. Finish that design by tomorrow, says the boss. Me. Okay. There you go. It's done. I can't wait to become a graphic designer. It seems awesome. It's awesome. Creativity, recognition, flexibility. Let's begin. Jumps in the water. Just keeps sinking. Tiny budget, difficult clients, deadlines, terrible boss, software bugs. Frick. Me. 76 new fonts. That is right. Pour it on my current 1,000 fonts. Very, very true. Pretty good. Which one do you choose? I don't know, man. It's a good choice. Make it sweat. Using the ruler tool to make sure your logo evenly spaced between two objects. Using a box to do it instead. That's so right. Good people, bad people. A guy at Adobe that came up with monthly subscription models. Pretty good. Don't judge a book by its cover. Graphic designer who spent hours designing that cover. It's like bear. This one's very, very true. If you do a job in 10 minutes, or if I do a job in 10 minutes, it's because I spent 10 years learning how to do it in 10 minutes. You owe me for the years, not the minutes. Very, very true. Don't underappreciate your graphic designer, guys. This one's really funny. So this is a great design. And it says, when you misread a sign because someone chooses the wrong font. If you're reading that right, it says Truck Fest. Thus all the trucks, guys. It's Truck Fest. There's a T, there's a R, there's a U, there's a C, there's a K, and then the Fest. It's not that other thing. And this guy is kind of out of place, wondering what happened. Tries to make a logo in Photoshop. We don't do that to you. Me entering your credit card information, download this free font. So good. My son wants to become a graphic designer. A devastating family drama coming up next. That's awesome. This is pretty good. Internet Explorer just made an announcement. It says, breaking news, China reports first case of coronavirus infection. That's just to show that this isn't the fastest browser. Not the best, just something that exists. A nice family dinner gets hit by a car. That's me explaining what graphic designers do. Very, very apt. Drop shadow designers making anything in 2020. We don't need no drop shadow, except I actually use drop shadow quite a bit. So anyway, day 1 of lockdown, designing. Day 100 of lockdown, designing. End of lockdown, celebration. Day 1 after lockdown, designing. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. When I ask my client for their vector photo, but I receive a doc file with a JPEG in it. And you take this logo and you just throw it because that's not a vector logo. Graphic designer, New Year's resolution, award-winning work, client satisfaction, work-life balance, and 1 month later. Pretty good, pretty good. Designing on YouTube, teaching Photoshop tutorials. Me trying to follow the same steps, but ending up nowhere close. Very, very true. Okay, time to sleep. And then the brain is like, oh, memories. Comic Sans. Ha, a classic. What an idiot. Can't sleep. When you visit a site and you hand it over 6 months ago, and the client made some changes themselves. Oh, so good. So good. That one's pretty long, and we're just going to skip right to this one. When you listen to all the client's design suggestions, and that's what you get. We want some red, we want some silver, we want Subaru Outback end, and we want, I don't even know what that front end looks like. It looks like a mix between a minivan and some sort of like small sedan. But that's it. That's 39. What was it? 39 epic memes for graphic designers. I thought that was pretty funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That comes from digitalsynopsis.com. And yeah, have a good day, guys.